Hi guys, welcome to my channel. This is going to be a message for the sign of Pisces. Pisces, my messages are timeless, so when you see them, it's when you're meant to hear them. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Also, please don't forget to hit the post notification bell so you can get alerts when my videos are posted. Pisces, if you're new to my platform, welcome. Please hit that subscription button. It would totally mean the world to me. Okay, so, just so y'all know, I just woke up, and so it was a message because y'all know everything that happened the other day when I was involved in the lady hit me and left, right? And so for last night after everything happened, I really couldn't sleep. It was like, because I kept seeing the accident, and like I was trying to tell y'all and show y'all, I was trying to find the car, the old car that got hit when I had my Dodge Ram. And the car that got hit the other day, it looked the same way, right? And so for some reason, I guess it was still all the adrenaline, but it was like a thing where it was, I couldn't sleep. I just couldn't sleep. And now I finally got to sleep. And so I have to go to the doctor still, but I had to get everything aligned first. So all the things, could work out the way it needed to be worked out. Anyway, so I started having muscle spasms yesterday to where like it just shook my whole body. It was weird. Mind you, it was very noticeable because um I was in front of people and it happened and it just jerked my whole body because the pain hurt so bad. But anyway, I had some naproxen, so I took some naproxen. But it was just like I just couldn't stop going. I just had to go because it was like I was on autopilot and the autopilot was telling me, this is what you gotta do. This is what you gotta do, and this is what you gotta do. And everything is in alignment and everything's gonna line up, and it was. So then in the process of whatever was going on yesterday, it kept giving me the feeling like, um, you know how they keep saying we're in different time zones and time, like, so somebody could be in this, from this dimension, and somebody from this dimension, and then so the glitches in the system was coming from me being in a different timeline, a different dimension, and when you're from a different timeline, it is almost kind of hard integrating you back in the system because it's almost as if you really don't exist. Like somebody tried to wipe you away, but it really isn't somebody trying to wipe you away. It's basically you ascending and moving into different realms and stuff. And so it feels like everything is trying to attack you, but meanwhile, it's just that the system doesn't recognize you because you don't belong at that time. You don't belong in that moment in space, right? So, and although you do, because it's like you're where you're meant to be, but it's almost like as you're ascending, as you're growing, the elevation is changing or the system is changing. And so the actual digital system don't recognize you, right? And so it is where every time something happens, I told y'all that I get something because everything seems like it has to catch up. So when I said it's like running for your life, so you're running because the system is really in the system. It's the digital, so it would be like almost AI, but it's because they know you don't belong at that moment in time. or it's trying to keep you from getting into that moment in time. So take it how it resonates, either one for you, right? And so yesterday, another thing, it keeps happening. It's the same exact thing. Somebody will say, "That's weird. That never happened," and I'll say, "It always happens. I'm used to it," right? Because somehow, as they're trying to integrate me back into the system, it is the computers and things of that nature are not but recognizing me, but they do, because literally I heard the lady say my name. She said my name, and then the person was typing the information, and he said, I never seen that happen. So it's almost like they're having to rewire or reprogram. They have to actually get a freaking um somebody to come in and start inputting, like when there's codes that showed up, because that's what was happening, the error message that was happening, and then somebody knew how to input the error message, go around the error message, put me into the system, and then allow things to happen. But initially the system was just trying to reject me, but it was already too late. It was already happening, right? Okay, so then, as like right now, what just woke me up was, um because this has to be known. So keep going. It seems like everything is against you, and no matter, it's like at against all odds. You're gonna win against all odds. It doesn't matter. So wherever somebody basically thinks that they got you cornered, um, because yesterday when the accident took place, it's because somebody did something. And mind you, the weird part is the person's name popped up. Like I posted the car wreck, and that person, their name showed up. First person that watched the video, right? Watched the thing, and then it was like that was the universe showing you who did that specific thing, that specific spell, who tried to cause that, right? Anyway, but the person don't know. And there's something else that I can't say to y'all, but I will tell y'all later. But it's very important about yesterday, but I can't tell y'all yet. Because again, there's somebody that is doing something, and the person don't realize they're actually causing their own demise. But anyway, so it's fine. And it may cause y'all some problems. It may cause a little bit of complication, but again, it was like autopilot. Everything had to just be the way it had to be, because it was determination. You wouldn't change or you wouldn't do something if a person didn't do something. So it's like every time I tell y'all that the haters help, the haters don't realize how much they help, because they drive you in a different direction. Something that you were doing, it actually changes. And sorry, because I feel like I'm speeding up, but and mind you, I still have my eyes closed. I'm fucking tired as hell. Um, you wouldn't do something differently if a person didn't do something into the system. So everything is needed, and so a person thinks that they're beating you or they're holding you back, but they don't realize they just propelled you to a whole nother level. And I mean, y'all, it is so fucking strange. But anyway, so I saw in the system, um I saw the car accident. I had already seen the car accident, but I didn't see it like that. And then it was the other thing about God keeping something away from you. So the accident might have been bad. It might have shaken me, but technically it was showing me something else. Like if that hadn't happened, I wouldn't be here, because the next accident was designed to kind of take me out, right? And although that accident, I'm telling y'all, I feel like it took me out anyway, because when as soon as that lady hit me, there was something, and I don't know if it was a chemical from the car, or I don't know if it was a chemical from my body. My stepmom said that she thinks it could have been like even an adrenaline rush, but it could have been something from the car. Because the minute that lady hit me and the impact, I saw smoke, there was there, but then my chest was burning so bad. And then everything changed, because although that road was a busy road, everything changed. Again, it gave me death. Like, and as I was talking to the 911 lady, mind you, it took me a while to call 911, because When I stood up, I couldn't stand up. It was like my body was so shaky, like panic attack or something. I don't know, but it was something was happening at that moment. Anyway, but my chest felt like it was on fire. So whatever got released, and then I told y'all that chemical that I felt. Anyway, so another thing is, and what woke me up like I was getting ready to try to tell y'all, is it was showing me pathways, like literally it was going through the stars, going through timelines, and it was one thing after the other thing after the other thing, but y'all don't realize that all of these things are actually necessary. Because so the next thing that they showed me was a flat tire. um it keeps being something, because after you accomplish one thing or after you jump through one thing, it is something else. But it is on this timeline this happened, on this timeline that happened. So just keep going. I know it's frustrating, and think outside of the box, because the very thing that you didn't think that you could do is the very thing that you can get done. You can accomplish like great things, and it doesn't matter, because it keeps being, it's the way that the thing is designed. It's almost like it is, they're doing something to hurt you, harm you, endanger you, whatever, slow you down. But God is also literally standing right next to you and saying, I know you're tired. I'm tired. I'm literally tired. I know you're tired, but you're going to make it, and everything is going to work out. And after this problem, there could be another problem. And but none of the problems are problems, is what I'm trying to tell y'all. It is that accident was designed to do something else, because although they did that, or the whoever tried to do that, or whatever, the lady, whoever the fuck, because again, it was at no fault of my own. And so yeah, I did get hurt. And how you doing, Miss Kelly? um so again, keep going, because right now, whatever is happening, whatever just got put in the system, it's kind of almost like Miss Pac-Man. I don't know if y'all know what that is. It's a game where it was like she was gobbling up the dots, but the ghost was trying to catch her. And so sometimes the ghost may catch you a little bit. Hey, beautiful Aaron, I love you. Y'all have to keep going, because whatever's designed and whatever has been put into the system is designed and has been designed to push you to the freaking max. But I feel like you come out with so many gifts, so many talents, so different. Um, and like me, it is wearing me down, I promise you. But also, when I get to tell y'all the beauty of God after this, y'all are gonna be amazed. And mind you, I do have witnesses to this shit, and I can't make this up. But again, they're listening. And so I have to let them keep doing what they're doing, because they're getting ready to do something else. And I just got showed the thing that they do next. And so, but they're listening. You have ancestors, you have guides, y'all have people that y'all don't even know rooting for y'all. People that y'all don't know are watching, that are watching. And some of y'all don't realize it could be just like the little people, your children. It could be your family members that are just in awe, and just in shock of everything that you have gone through, and still you continue to keep pushing. You still continue to keep motivating. You still continue to just keep being. And y'all don't realize, because some people quit because it's a lot. It is a fucking lot. And I'm here to tell you that it's a lot. The amount of stuff that I know some of y'all have watched me go through, like, the normal person would have quit. But my ambition, my drive, my hustle, y'all, the people that are around, I can't stop, because of the fact that I know that the more I go, the more I push, the more I show y'all how this happened to me, but then this happened to me, and then this happened to me, and then this happened to me. The more I show y'all that, the more I tell y'all that, the more God allows me to reveal to y'all, it won't feel so bad. And I promise you, like, I'm not just making this up saying y'all are going to win. You're going to fucking win. It doesn't matter what they put into the system. It doesn't matter. Because literally in my dream, I was being shown it was one obstacle after the next obstacle. And it was showing me how I got there. And I looked at it. I analyzed it. And I went around it. I prevailed every time. And so even now, my body is hurt. And I didn't even realize how hurt I was. But literally, I'm sitting in front of people, and all of a sudden my body moves by itself because it hurt so bad. But mind you, it was almost like I was coming down off of a high, because last night I couldn't sleep. All day yesterday I was wired. I was just go, 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 go. But it was all necessary. It was all needed for the system. And I just couldn't stop. And even now, as tired as I am, as I was waking up out of my sleep, and as they were showing me that, I had to come and share with y'all, because it's a lot. It's a whole fucking lot. And a lot of people are working right now and can't meet with, the demands of whatever's happening. You're making money, but it don't seem like you're making money. The world seems like it is definitely really against you. Every time you try to do something, something could potentially be happening. Um, it's just always something. But be mindful. They can't break you, and also, if you keep seeing the breakthrough, like, on one hand this is happening, but on the other hand God is showing you something, like God is literally giving you a testimony, because you can see that where every time something happens, God steps in, and God rearranges it, and God redoes it, and God sends somebody, and God just gives you a motivational word, or some random ass person assist, and it's just whatever happens, whatever is happening right now. Be mindful. This too shall pass. The elevation, your ascension, also depends on your reaction and your response. Because again, I told y'all, it's like the system has to start to recognize you. That's the way it keeps being given to me. That's the way it keeps making me feel. Because I can't make up the amount of glitches that keep happening, that everybody keeps saying that's not normal. But to me, it's normal. My computer never did this before. I don't know why it did that. To me, it's normal. It's almost like a time traveler being in an era where you existed but you don't exist. The system is putting you there. It's like you're the new code that's written into the system. So sometimes new codes are not meant, they are not recognized yet, or when the system is changing, um you're getting written in. Y'all, it's strange, and I know, but be mindful of your tires and things of that nature, because again, as I even said anything about my accident and all this other stuff, I'm not the only person that got into an accident, because people fail to realize when they send out energy, it is cause and effect. And sometimes frequencies of things hit multiple people, and also because we're tied, sometimes what was designed and what hit me will also hit somebody else, and this, then a third, and I don't know why it's working like that. And I'm sorry if I'm the catalyst that anybody, gets caught up in something because somebody, don't like me. But still, it's designed, the system is being designed for an elevation, for an ascension for you, and everything was meant to happen. And so yes, it may be hard for you to go through something. Y'all watch me go through transitions of no car, car, no car. So it's a thing. But either way, it's still, everything is going to work out. Everything is going to work out. And that's all you have to know. And your attitude is going to determine how it works out. And that's all I got to say, y'all. Because I got to lay back down. And mind you, I'm laying here, but I just want to, you know, go back to sleep. Alicia, that's right. Root for yourself and all of us. I'm rooting for all of y'all as well. That's why I keep trying to tell y'all. I'm going to be your biggest cheerleader, but I'm also the example. I'm showing y'all, even in the system, I keep getting hit because I keep seeing it again. And God said, let them hit you again. Somebody did this. Let them hit you again. Mind you, mine be like a random ass person that just doesn't want me to prevail. But there's more than just that. Somebody's upset in the system because I won't accept them, and I'm never going to accept you. So the more you listen and the more things that happen, I'm still never going to accept you. I'm never going to be anywhere near you. I'm never going to allow you anywhere near me ever again in life. This dimension and next dimension. And just so we're clear, since I know you're always listening, you're always going to be a hating ass loser. And the more you keep trying to, show me or teach me that, you can kind of, whatever the weird random shit is that you're doing, right? By the time that I'm done and by the time that this is all over with, and you realize the amount of prayers or the amount of energy that you sent in my direction only helped make me better. Because y'all, when I tell y'all this shit that just happened, nobody's ever gonna believe this. Nobody's ever gonna believe this shit. But a stranger that's on this channel that I met during the time when I had just started doing Uber and nobody knew, and it was very helpful. I have a witness to everything that just happened. And so when I tell y'all the story, I actually have a witness to everything that happened. And I was by myself when that accident took place. So that part of this, but the miracle that took place after the fact, nobody would fucking believe it. Honestly, I ain't even gonna lie to you. I don't even know how it happened myself. All I know is that God is real and God keeps showing me every time. It don't matter how they try. It don't matter what they put into the air. It don't matter. Like, you stay focused on me. And God keeps showing me, as long as I stay focused on God, and as long as I keep listening, and as long as I keep hearing, and as long as my energy stays pure for people, and as long as I don't attempt to, because y'all don't realize, I keep trying to tell y'all what type of energy I really used to be. Like, you do something to me, I'll come for your ass. But vengeance is mine, saith the Lord. And I don't know if y'all know the restraint that it has taken me not to think ill, say stuff, because I keep trying to tell y'all the power of life and death is in the tongue. And I have said shit in life that has really, really, like, and I know I can do it. But mind you, I still speak life. I don't speak ill on the person that I know keeps trying to, praying for my demise. I'm never going to think nothing of you other than the fact that every time God shows me, and y'all, it's so strange because this person's name, their full name literally came up. The universe will tell you who's doing shit. And I still am never going to think nothing of you. And that's the reason why the people are going to be so mad. And that's the reason why the person's so mad, because they feel like maybe I got away. They didn't complete their assignment. I'm never going to let you anywhere near me. And I promise you that, matter of fact, I'm not even going to say that part. But anyway, yeah, y'all don't know how people be right in your face and wishing your demise, and they'll be right around you for years and years and years, and they'll be praying on your downfall, and they'll be so mad at you because they'll be wondering, why are you always so blessed? Why are you always this? Why can't I have that? And when y'all don't realize, like, it be the strangest thing how it's always a frenemy. Somebody will smile in your face, but the energy that they'll be putting out into the universe will be for your demise. But if you pay attention, God will be showing you the whole entire time. The red flags are always there. It's almost like it's always a backhanded compliment or something. It's like sly remark or some weird shit, and then with a laugh, that type of energy, because it's always like they love to hate you. So anyway, the universe was showing me yesterday the energy that has been attached to, and y'all don't realize, like, the assignment of the enemy can go through lifetimes. You will have with this person, you'll have with this energy. In each life cycle, it'll be like the energy is only designed or destined to try to undermine your life or your situation, because they need you to not know who you are, or they need you to not come into your full power, or they need you to just kind of really be so traumatized that you take and get yourself out of the system. Yeah, that's never going to happen. And so that's the other part of this. Just because yesterday, mind y'all, at 7, I was going to be on the channel, but literally time started to speed up on me, and it was like I had to just go with the system the way it was going. And I feel like I was looking at myself. I was talking to my son yesterday, and I was looking at myself on FaceTime, and my face was so bright, and my smile was just so bright. And in my mind, I was thinking, you don't even look like you just been in an accident, although your body is just adjusting to everything else. But I was proud of myself yesterday. And just in a way that I keep going, being very resilient in situations. Situations, like I said, people don't come out from. And I keep seeing, for some reason, that lady's face, and I told y'all it looked very deliberate. But you know how, and for some reason, I don't know what the lady looked like. That's the thing. I just know that her eyes look like it was intentional. It wasn't a person. It was an entity. It was something, but Be mindful. When I'm telling y'all all this shit goes together, it's hand in hand. You win every time. Every time. And that's the other part. Because for me, it seemed like in past times, I may have, died or something of that nature. But this time I chose, I'm going to live, I'm going to prevail, and I'm going to accomplish great things in this lifetime. I promise you. And by the time this is all over, and by the time the story gets told, and by the time y'all hear everything, it's going to be the motivation that so many people need in order to keep going, even in the midst of when they're feeling like they're at their wits end. This is it. This is what it. I promise you, it's not. Just keep going. I promise you, it's not. You're not defeated. I promise you, it's not. Don't ever let anybody steal your joy. It doesn't matter what you've done. It doesn't matter how you will recover. I promise you. You will recover. So I love y'all and thank y'all.